crew at Rusty Wallace Garage is not smiling either. They cannot believe that they got beaten out of pit road on 2 separate occasions. The last round of pit stops, they loosened the car. The round before that, they tightened it up. It doesn't seem to matter. Ernie Irvan is pulling away.
3-car length advantage for Ernie Irvan. Second in the Daytona 500 after he led for some 70 laps. And here comes Gordon down on the inside. Jeff Gordon shoots the gap, and it's Gordon in the 3rd place. Earnhardt falls to 4th.
I tell you, this is a great race. All you can do is just sit here and watch it now. We're within 10, 11 laps to go. Looks like the 28 car has really got some good motor.
Back with the leaders. Ernie Irvan with that 4-car length advantage. Finished 5th at Rockingham. Second in the point standings. This could be a day that will turn everything topsy-turvy in Winston Cup racing if the 28 can just stay right there in 1st. Gordon is 3rd, Earnhardt 4th, Kyle Petty 5th, Rick Masters 6th, Martin is back in 7th, Brett is in 8th, and Terry Labonte lies 9th. To the STP Pit Center, Rick Benjamin.
Well, Ken Squire, we've decided that the Advanced Auto Parts Pits Done Quick Award is going to go to the Larry McReynolds crew. They did a great job, of course, bringing the 28 car in slowly, holding Rusty Wallace back, and then beating the Wallace car out of the pits. And that's put Irvan out in front. And we have shown you that a couple of times today. We're going to take one more look at it here as we see the 28 beating the 2 car out of the pits on that last round of pit stops. And that gave Ernie Irvan the lead. That's where he is at this point. Larry McReynolds, the crew chief, picks up the Advanced Auto Parts PDQ Award, and Advance will make a donation to the Make-A-Wish Foundation on behalf of Larry and the Robert Yates Racing Team.
You know, you watch your monitor right there. It's the same thing we talked about earlier. It seems like Rusty's either pushing or loose in the middle of turns 1 and 2. He's really staying down good down here in this corner in 3 and 4. He's right on the bottom. It seems like where Ernie's getting him is coming up off of turn 2.
Yeah, he just can't seem to get the car, like you said. They put it around the wedge in before. This time they took one out. Just can't get it quite right up off of turn 2.
Final laps. With Dave Marcus, Kenny Wallace along. I'm Ken Squire topside. Appreciative of their great help here today at the Pontiac Excitement 400 in Richmond, Virginia. Down to the final moments of this, and is there anything Wallace can consider, anything he can do, Dave Marcus, except let this one run out?
Well, Ken, not really. I mean, it's like he knows what he has to do, and we're all aware that he's trying to do that very, very hard, but what can you do other than just sit there and watch what's happening and do your best to try and catch him, try and hope that he slips? Or
watch what happens here. Look at this move by Mark Martin going for 6th spot on the outside around Rick Mast. Got him, David. Great move on the outside by Mark Martin.
It's the same thing we've seen all day long. It looks like Mark trying to find a place to go. We've got 4 or 5 laps to go, and Mark says, "Hey, I'm going to the outside." You know, you got to bottle up. What I mean by that, you got to do what you got to do because it's finish time, and this is what everybody in the crew worked so hard for all week long. So Mark makes a move at the top of the track.
You see Bill Elliott back there in that 12th position in the car number 11. Back with those leaders another time. Around Greg Sachs with 3 to go. Ernie Irvan stays out in front, going for his 10th Winston Cup victory. Down to the final moments.
Well, it appears as though Ernie has gotten stronger as the races went on. Rusty has about stayed the same like he was about midway in the event.
Never won this race.
I tell you see Ernie Irvan really running good there, but Jeff Gordon has really closed the gap in on Rusty Wallace. He seems to be the quickest car at the end of this race.
It sure is. He is closing it down, but it doesn't look like he's going to have enough time. White flag is out. 1 lap to go.
A great run by Jeff Gordon. You know, it looks like maybe if this event would happen to be longer, Jeff has gotten his car working better as the day has gone on also.
Down to the final lap. Ernie Irvan staying up in front in the final moments of this race with some brilliant pit stops is coming down to win the Pontiac Excitement 400. In 2nd spot is Rusty Wallace. Jeff Gordon will be across the 3rd. Earnhardt for 4th. Kyle is in 5th. Mark Martin gets that 6th. And Rick Mast with a great day finishes in 7th. But Ernie Irvan earns his 10th Winston Cup victory at Richmond, Virginia in race number 3 of the 1994 season. He qualified in 7th, and that is his 12th career win for Urban. That's number 12 for Urban on Winston Cup tracks.
Well, Larry McReynolds, how much pride do you guys take in beating Rusty Wallace guys out of the pits 2 times in a row?
Well, I tell you, these guys not taking nothing away from the 2 bunch, but these guys do it every week right here. I'm telling you, you know, we don't have no flamboyant guys with nicknames or nothing. They just go out every week and do the job, and they come through today when we needed to. We won a lot of races here in the pits.
Okay, how much of this was car, how much of it was driver?
I think it was a combination of a lot of things. The car, the driver, the engine, the guys back at the shop working today on the Atlanta car. You know, it's just a combination. It's hopefully we'll keep going from here. I want to say hello to Linda, Brooke, Brandon, Kim, Jordan. Everybody back at home will be home tonight.
And a winning crew chief will always tell you it's a team effort.
So Ernie Urban has 3